Can my computer handle Ultra? Maybe. Let's try. Okay, let's go.
Hmm.
Flip over. Me, Mom, Grandma Helen, Grandma's 80th. Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my to-do list. Whoa. Mouse sensitivity. Can we turn that down? Um, hold on. I can turn it down further. Yeah, this is not the kind of game that needs like, you know, FPS game mouse sensitivity. Guess we can start here. Oh, look at this like 2D 3D blend. That's gorgeous. May you enjoy all the blessings of your coming year. So proud of you, Grandma. I guess this is where the copyrighted music would play. Let me know if the audio balance is like off, by the way, or whether it's like too loud or whatever. Actually, no, it is a little bit loud for me. Just like bump it down a smudge. Or maybe just the music. Dang, I wish I had some copyrighted music. YouTube's not gonna like that. All night movie marathon. Yeah, I should pack my extension cord, right? Is that Dad and Mom? When Dad came back and visited. Came back from where? Huh. Hey Tess, we're doing movie night at your place? Yes, we are. What movies are you bringing from work? It's comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're gonna be. What is it? I already gave it to you. Tess, don't do this to me. You have your clue. Huh. DVD clueless. And clue. Oh. Okay, so can we pack these or do they belong to the video rental place? I think they belong to the video rental place. Tess and Fran. That must be the person I was like
Oh,
talking to
right.
because my name is
I was
Tess.
supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
Oh. Is it dead? Oh. Happy birthday, Theresa! It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait till next time. I'm so proud of you, your business, and the kind of woman you're becoming. All my love, on August. Is that what Tess stands for? Theresa? Oh. Oh. Butter kisses when only the best will do. Judy's potato chips. Sea monster spies. 3 dementia tips from a teenage grandson. Is that what happened to, like, our grandma? I married Bigfoot, she's great! Secret location of long-lost bootlegger gold discovered. Aliens are here and they want your favorite recipes. Weekly Weird News, America's only newspaper. What? This is like what Okarun reads for fun. Wait, can I pack this up? Oh, that's me and Dad, I guess. Me and Dad, laser tag champions. Oh, search spots. Birchville Township waterfront, Port Sanilac, Sugar Island, Darius Bay, Hunters Point, Copper Harbor. Okay. The hunt for buried bootlegger treasure. Oh, wait, this article is by me. Prohibition in America was meant to stop people across the country from drinking alcohol in bars and their homes. But what it achieved was creating a booming industry of illegal alcohol imports, especially from Canada. Much of this so-called bootlegging was done in the dead of the night, ferrying barrels of alcohol across the border and huge sums of cash back to Canada. But much of this money was stashed, hidden, buried stateside by bootleggers for safekeeping until the coast was cleared to bring it home. And some of the illicit treasure must have been left behind when bootleggers were arrested by the authorities or killed in underworld dealings gone wrong. The locations of these abandoned caches of riches may be lost to time, but hints and clues remain. My father and I have spent many a summer vacation tracking down potential spots to search for this left-behind bootlegger gold. None yet successful, but these local legends and the history behind them is fascinating to learn more. So she was like a treasure hunter?
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
I love Caitlin Dever's voice. Neptune, Jackpot Gins, El Dorado. Ooh, a history of Canadian-American bootleg trade and the secret fortunes left behind. Oh, literally what we were like. Yeah. Oh, look at her. She checked it out so many times. So she's just stealing this book. I forgot it! But happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tessa Bear. Things get away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call soon. Can't wait. Dad. I forgot it. But that sounds cool. Although a bit absent-minded. Push pins. Let's pack that up. I like the detail, by the way, of like... Look, the cup has like left behind markings, like rings on the table. This copyright-free music is a bit annoying. Oh my god, is she a horse girl? Pick up nail polish. Seance. Ooh. Never forget marking the anniversary of 9/11. Wait. Our lives all changed on the fateful day 2 years ago. Greenville students share their remembrances. 2 years ago? Like all kids in... When does this take place? Like all kids in America and across the world, the students of Greenville High's lives were changed forever on September 11, 2001. Whether you heard the news from your parents that morning or saw the reports on TV, you're certain to remember where you were that fateful moment. In the last 2 years, the threat of terrorism has become part of our everyday lives, as have terms like weapons of mass destruction. From the moment that the planes hit the World Trade Center towers, we knew things would never be the same. As American troops enter Iraq, the conversation has changed to one between people who demand we support our troops and those who argue that George W. Bush and Donald Rumsfeld's reasons for war aren't justified. But today is a day to mourn those over 6,000 people whose lives were lost 2 years ago and appreciate the sacrifices of volunteers, first responders, and community members who leapt into action when they were most needed. Oh, this takes place in the past. Wait. What? Oh, she paid someone to like... Oh, Devin designed web pages by Tess. Oh, she designs web pages. Cool. Oh, that must be her business. I guess in like 2003 or like early 2000s, it would have been very feasible to have a business in designing websites. Also, I'm gonna bump sound back up. I think there's like some ambiance. There we go. Can you hear it? Okay. Loving memory. Oh, this must be her grandmother. This game is so calming so far, but I'm really intrigued to see where it goes. So she got an A for physical education, an A for chemistry, civics, and health education. She missed an assignment for geometry. And English is a B. Isn't she a writer? Oh, but it's English 3. Does that mean it's more like advanced? I don't know, man. But yeah, it is 03 or maybe 04 by the time like this is happening. 04 or 05, right? Since she's like clearly no longer in school. This is crazy. I swear I've owned a book that looks like this. Because I'm assuming it's a few years after 2003, maybe. Because clearly...
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Yeah, clearly... she's like a bit older. She's working permanently now, like full time. Oh, look.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Or maybe not. Wait. Because it says October 03. So maybe it is still 03. Huh. So she's going on a secret flight. Andromeda Theater. What did it say? Pick up mug from Mom's work. Oh. Pick up a razor. Cute. My god. I should have clocked that this game was old. Look at her computer. I owned a computer that looked like this, but it was blue. Exactly like this. That's crazy. Pack up rest of the room. Oh, there's still stuff. Grammy says, stay in school, kids. Don't turn out like me. Oh, she graduated in... Oh, class of 2003. Okay. Extra, read all about it. It was awesome working with you on the newspaper this year. See you in the funny pages, Brian. Hold on. Have an awesome summer, Brooke. Makes you be ruled at school, Allison. I'm the first to sign your crack, Jason. Francine was here. Hey, bestie, wanted to make sure you wouldn't miss this message. Now, anybody else who signs this will know I'm your bestie, not them. Let's have a great summer this summer. Movie night every night. Is that everything that can be packed up? Am I missing something? Oh, eraser. My god. Is that all? No. Hip hippo. Okay, that should be. No, it's not everything. I want to pack everything before I leave. Is there anything that I could have missed that would have been like in the closet or something? Hangers. Oh, this! That should be it. No. What? I have to return these. Was there something in the... wad of paper? Cookie bag, chips bag. Do I have to give up? I guess I have to give up. Alright, let's move on. I don't see anything. Oh, a pen! Wait. Yes! I did it! Yay! I packed up everything. All done. Very nice. The line was not, but it's okay.
Tess?
Yeah?
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
Oh my god. I love it. I hate it. What is it?
What is it?
It's of the dog we had growing up, Lady. Your Aunt August made it when she was a kid.
My god. And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left? Haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Yep, all done.
Okay. Well, just remember that everything's got to be packed by Wednesday, so we can get it all out of here on time.
I know.
Most of Grandma Helen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Okay, give me a sec. I think audio balancing in this game is a little bit... like, dialogue is way too loud. Let's maybe bump that down kind of a lot, and then I can overall bump up this ambiance of the game so you can hear the game a little bit more. Yeah? Okay, let's see how that works. Gotta adjust all these things on the fly, guys. Sorry. Oh, painting. Kind of cute. Can you pick up everything in this game? Is that a note? Wow, I can't pick up the note that my lore. Dear Millie. Maxims, axioms, and more from the sage of the Midwest. No one gives advice like Millie with her wit, wisdom, and ineffable tact. Dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years. Found in newspapers nationwide, Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time are some of the most engaging responses from the sage of the Midwest. On matters of home, parenting, and romance, there's never been a question that Millie can't handle.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
Oh.
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's like better audio balance, I think. Tell me though if it's too loud, etc., etc.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
I just want to make sure we don't miss anything. Oh, this goes back up. Oh, and this must be like to outside. Wow. American houses. This wouldn't exist in Malaysia. Not like this. Not where there's like an exit from the basement to the direct outside. I don't think people even have basements here. Not commonly. Age 43 years of Orange St. Greenville Leo Lambros. Died July 28, 1968 at Alexandria Regional Hospital. He was a veteran of Second World War, serving as a surveyor with the 173rd Field Artillery Battalion, scouting out enemy positions from the front lines. He later worked for Gein County as a building inspector. Surviving are his wife, Helen Lambros, and his daughters, Opal and August Lambros. Oh, okay. So Aunt August and like Opal's her mom and Helen's the grandma. This is her grandfather. No. That's her grandfather. Oh my god, I had a calculator that looked just like this. Whoa.
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh.
Oh, is that her mom? You can see the like streak of white hair. Glad I had you there to supervise my baking skills. Automatic ice maker. That's what I need. Maker in my fridge.
Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Some wedding invite. Dorothy and Nathaniel.
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute! Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
February. Or since it's America, wouldn't this be October 2nd? Right? Yeah, October 2nd, 2002. Wow, they have nothing. Cherry fizz. I guess they are moving out. Wait, was there something in the door? No. Hips House Blend Mountain Grown Central American Coffee. Honestly, I love this, guys. I love a game where it's just like,
Tropically fun and tropically sweet. It's tropical hippos you gotta eat.
did the pirate get on his report card? High seas? Oh my god. I love a game like this. It's just like picking up things and looking at them. Then you get like funny interactions with the voice actor. It's just like, it's so peaceful. I'm wondering if there's a point in the game where it becomes not so peaceful. Nice tomatoes! Makes you wonder how many like individual assets they prepared. Chicken noodle soup. With soda on the side? Like a obscure like BTS reference. We just always eating from this Marnie's place. I guess that's that. Oh, picture. Oh. Huh. That must be like, yeah, the mother and the aunt and grandparents.
Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah, very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
I mean, generally, yes. Don't think I get to go out just yet. Oh, there's an upstairs too. Okay. Let's make some progress through this place.
Ugh, Mom. Please quit already.
Lions Creek, no dice.
Oh, how did this end up down here?
Huh. Must have been in a drawer of something that got sold.
This is from one of the first digs Dad and I went on.
It was kind of adorable how excited you both got about going on those digs.
I remember being so sure that we would actually find bootlegger gold. Or at least a clue about it.
Your dad. Well, at the very least, he certainly had a way of firing up your imagination. I'll give him that. Tess, what are you doing? Don't touch that.
Ah!
Why not?
It's in the trash.
Yeah, and I'm just checking it out.
I'm being
Well,
judged for
stop.
looking at trash.
Okay, fine.
Oh my god. I can't believe they programmed that in. What if I keep doing it though? I can't. I can't. It's not letting me. Also, are her parents divorced, I guess, right?
Did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Hmm. Oh, look at all the different pottery.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Eh,
Well, it's
It
a
was-
lot
it's
easier
also-
to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan.
it's also 2003.
cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like...
Like, I said so, and I'm your mother.
Nah. Oh, but she already bought the ticket, right?
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her.
Hmm.
Oh, honey.
It's okay.
I'll hold on to it.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Aw. Oh, it's like a whole studio of pots. Oh,
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... Was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
Hmm. These are like nice pieces of pottery. Hmm. Phone firing chart. Pottery always seems so interesting, but also like seems like something I would be horrible at. But I love it when like pottery has these like tiny flecks, you know? Gorgeous. Let me go outside. I don't think so. Oh, it's like one of those shapers. Used to like scrape the stuff. Get the shape. Hmm. I guess that's that. Let's go upstairs. Oh my god, it's a TV. It's a box TV. It's the era of. Oh my god.
Oh, hey.
The
It's
atrocious
August.
ringtone from the
Ugh,
early 2000s.
exhausted.
Oh
The
god.
state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what? Oh, right. Right. Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Nokia?
Unbelievable.
I
What
think
did
so.
she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna
Nokia
help us with the
ringtone.
house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
Aunt August called Mom looking for some book that's important to her for some reason, apparently. Probably somewhere upstairs. Okay. No. Must be her mom's room? Oh, the rotary phone. Even this cabinet is like super old design. Oh. A farewell from Millie. Dear readers, it's been a delight, an honor, and a privilege to write to you over the years. Few people are lucky enough to say that they love their job, and I'm grateful to be one of them. I've learned so much from all of you, and I hope I might have taught you all a little something too. When I open your letters each week, I'm always struck by your passion, your drive to succeed and do better. We've talked about the worst of humanity and much more of the best. You all will be an inspiration for me for the rest of my days. Even as this column comes to a close, I hope you'll still consider me a friend. I know I'll consider you one. Oh. Do we know what
Want
year
to
it
know
was?
something? Your grandmother didn't write this. I did.
You
Hmm.
did?
I know why, because Alzheimer's, but let's ask anyway.
Why you?
Hmm?
Well, you're not like a writer.
Well, I don't know. I think I did okay.
No, I mean, you did great, but, you know, I don't know. Were you surprised when they asked you to do it?
Mm, I think her editor, she just wanted it to be from someone who she was close to. I guess she was hoping for a family voice. I just tried to put myself in Millie's shoes.
Well, you did a good job.
Thanks.
Oh.
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value!
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
Huh. Opal, your mother has always been an inspiration, not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she's brought to me over the years. To be able to write where she did, well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. Ben Gerber.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Hello? My internet has been kind of weird. Because, like, I used to have a dedicated, like, business line in my dad's office, which is where I stream. So, like, that used to run on Unify, and it was, like, a Unify business line, so it was more stable, and it was, like, dedicated. So, I was usually the only person on the line. And it was still not the most stable thing, because it was Unify, but, like, it was dedicated at least. But then we cancelled the line, so now I'm on the same 5G line that everyone in the house uses. So internet has kind of been like, I wouldn't say unstable, but like I've definitely been disconnecting even when I'm not streaming. Maybe like once a day at a weird time. I'll like disconnect. Disgusting shared internet. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's because now we're sharing the internet, so like I DC at least like once a day.
Hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near, just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
I know that poem.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a nice sentiment. I'm more of a I have burned into dust and will now compost and come one with the earth type of person.
Guess we can get rid of these.
Hmm. Also, I can't crouch in this game. Alright. Next room? There's nothing out here but cleaning supplies, right? Knee problem, can't crouch. Oh, this is my room. I came from here. Okay. So, nothing here then. Then I guess the last one should be like Mom's room? Was she like a painter?
Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
Um, Opal. Sorry to hear that Mom's doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I know this is a sore spot, so it's the last time I'll bring it up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mom's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money is the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we're in. If you're stressed about everything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for a weekend again. I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mom. Love, August. Yikes. That must be the book. Hold on, let's look around.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but... you go first.
Found a weird hook pole thing. What the hell do you call these things anyway? Well, at any rate, I should be able to use this to pull down the steps to the attic. Okay, so maybe that's not the book. There are ashtrays everywhere in this house. Mom, you gotta get your smoking habit under control. Maybe that's why you have white hair.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Directed by Opal Devine. That first lyric has to be like a Hamilton reference. What, I'm the very model of a modern major general? Is that not literally a Hamilton lyric? I feel like I've listened to the album enough to know. Okay, where the hell is the... Ah, there we go.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Descend. I've been listening to the album the past month and I don't think it's a lyric. Really? Am I going crazy? Felicity. Swing into spring. What's in, what's out. Marriage. Maybe mother didn't always know best. Sun, moon, rising. What's your sign and how to make it work for you? Pick up creepy doll. Holy shit.
Okay, well, this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
Okay. Yeah, no. Are these like mints? Hmm.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts?
It came back into fashion. Kind of. But like not in the early 2000s, like now, right?
Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No, they're definitely a fashion statement. I think he got the idea from that movie Swingers.
Oh my
This
god.
explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl?
Yes.
Her dad's a dork. Oh. Oh, is this like wedding dress?
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day too. And you can wear it when you get married.
Hmm. Sure, why not?
Definitely.
I knew you would.
Well, you didn't know.
Oh, I knew. I've always thought this was such a beautiful dress, and I'd always wanted to hand it down to you. Like your grandmother handed it down to me.
Those sound like you reasons.
Well, you just said you definitely want to wear it for your wedding, so I guess they're you reasons, too. What?
Huh, Mom, do you ever think maybe sometimes I just say things I know you want me to say? Let's rock the boat?
Mom, do you ever think that maybe sometimes I just say things I know you want me to say?
So you don't want to wear the dress?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get married.
Well,
I just...
In the future, please don't patronize me. I don't want you to tell me something just because you think it's what I want to hear. You're better than that.
Better than that? It's... I just... If I don't say what you want me to say, you don't take no for an answer.
So when I asked if you wanted your grandmother's wedding dress, you said yes, but you meant no. I understand. You were just telling me what I wanted to hear. You don't want the dress. I get it.
I mean... But it's a nice dress. It meant a lot to Grandma. And to you. Isn't that enough?
Ah! I can't stand all this strife.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But...
Mom?
hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Ah, here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
What? Forget about Augustus' book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Did Grandma Helen hide it there? Why? The answers may lie within. Wait, can I look at the books? Oh! This must be... the book? Oh... Just my 2 cents, Millie Calder. In her first ever collection, The Sage of the Midwest shares the wit and wisdom that made her a star from coast to coast. Millie Calder shares the letters, aphorisms, and anecdotes that make her newspaper column a staple of households everywhere, providing answers on everything from marriage to divorce to what to make for dinner. Also included are a selection of essays never before published, sure to delight both new and old readers alike. Dedicated to my daughters. August, my beautiful daughter, if this book can teach you even a fraction of what you've taught me, I'll know that I've succeeded. Oh. That's why she wanted it. Because of the dedication. Okay. Grandma was part of the mafia? Is that her? No, it's her writing. This was the 4 of them as kids. The hole in the backyard. Okay.
Ah, this is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only
My
cartoon
dog does
dogs
that.
bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
Is that the premise of our road trip? Oh. Fishing lair. Is it supposed to look like a fish, I guess? A koi? Oh my god. Sign of the times. Weird little rocks. Imitation jawbreakers.
Weird little rocks.
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
Okay.
Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage. Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life.
Recently, one of my daughters gave me a tremendous shock. She's married. Apparently, her college beau and her tied the knot without my knowledge. She claims that they wanted to skip the wedding to save up for a house, but I'm very hurt by her exclusion. She knows that I have dreamed of a big wedding for a long time. How can I convince her that marriage founded in secrecy will never last? Miffed mother-in-law. Editor's note, Millie is a character, pull it together. Too harsh to rewrite? Wait, half the battle of being a parent is allowing your children to make their own mistakes. Only time will tell if the marriage will stick, and the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Consider the weight your daughter's been under, keeping this under wraps. We all have our secrets, myself included, and to not be able to tell even our closest loved ones can feel absolutely suffocating. Well, it can be hard to see a child make such a foolish mistake. The best thing mother can do is bite her tongue. Yours, Millie. Uh Okay, wait, what's the second one? My husband rekindled a relationship with his high school crush, a girl he hadn't seen since his Air Force days. They're both married and he told me they're just friends. Against my better judgment, I supported it and they started spending more and more time together. Well, I should have trusted my gut. Coming home early from grocery shopping, I caught them in the act. Now I'm at a loss. My friend says get divorced. My brother says to stay together for the children. What can I do? Hopeless in the heartland. Nothing's harder than having a marriage fall apart before your eyes. Trust me, I know. No newspaper will allow you to argue for a divorce rewrite. It's hard to say what's worse, the sense of betrayal, the realization you've been had. Divorce is a tricky subject, no doubt about it. I'll tell you one thing though, there's always a time to start anew. Abandonment and freedom are two sides of a coin.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They had been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
Is that her mom? Funky van.
Funky van.
We had the
I
same
did love
delivery.
that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah! Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Okay. Another burglary last night in what state police are investigating as a series of crimes carried out by a single organized group. Maybe she was in the mafia. What the? Once again, there were no signs of forced entry, and nearly all of the valuable jewelry was taken. Over 100,000 worth of merchandise. Dear Millie, recently, a close personal friend of mine confided in me that she's having an affair on her husband. I love them both dearly, and I'm not sure if it's better to let the husband know or keep the wife's secret. Dear Doubtful, situations like these are painful for everyone involved. There's never an easy out. Keep in mind that this is her secret to keep and not yours. Keep your loyalties where they lie.
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that, I don't remember.
Was her grandma part of the mafia? Or something? Is that the plot? We'll be together soon. I love you and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy. Helen.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen...
Some kind of secret relationship?
in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
Are we there yet, Nat? Hi, Nose. We haven't left. Oh.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Come on, just a peek? Oh, they missed out the VO for that one. 1968. Oh, oh. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future together. Okay, aren't any help. They think they're being good neighbors, but if anyone should know where the path of good intentions lead, it's these church ladies. The children carry on best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenage dramas as usual, almost as if it were any normal summer. August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there's so much I can't say. It's becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with blank concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again, in person. But to hold it all inside, not tell a soul, is almost too much. But he knows, and I know. Soon enough the waiting will be over and this will all be in the rear view. Oh my god! Okay, there's no way to make out the name, I think. Oh!
What is this?
So drama!
So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old place out.
Grandma was a lesbian? Possibly.
To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Road trip,
Fun.
road
It'll be
trip,
fun.
road trip,
An
road
adventure.
trip.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God. You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right? To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
Come
All
on,
right,
Mom. The
it's a
game
deal.
isn't called Stay at Home.
Let's hit the road and see what we find.
Yeah.
I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay. A road trip! This is gonna be great.
The style is interesting. It's great. We're on the road. Things are moving. We're in the car. We're on the road to the secret summer home to find out what's the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find. It'll be a while before we get there though. Oh my god. So many things. Where's my feet?
What highway are we on anyway?
Oh, this is the old two-lane north route. From before there was a freeway. It used to be the main route north, but now it's pretty off the beaten path. It's the way we always took to get up to the summer place when I was growing up, though. So I wanted to take it again.
It's nice out here. Peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Used to be a lot more cars on the road, and little shops and towns along the way. But with all the traffic going up the freeway now, everything kind of died off.
It's such an intriguing art style, right? It kind of reminds me of Stray Gods a little bit. Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Like I'm always happy to trade off like less animation and more comic booky style in exchange for like full voice acting and like a good story. Kind of reminds me of that. Oh my god, this is like printing out like Google Maps instructions. Look, the image didn't even load. This is disgusting. They're in 2003 for real. Oh no. Oh, she brought this with her. I'm so glad we have Google Maps, I know! Oh, they bought gum, chips, soda. $3.71? Oh my god, this really was 2003. Oh, this is her grandma's sunglasses. Is that her phone? Oh! Text Dad! Hi, Dad! Oh my god, this phone! Text me back when you're around. I had to struggle and run up the phone bill to look at anime girls back in the day! Oh my god. Let's text our friends. Hey, Frankie. Guess where I am? Where? In the car with my mom? And? Why would you text me about that? Because we're on a road trip. Girl, I wouldn't break up my text to so many lines. I would be like maxing out that word count on the SMS. You know? Because they charge you per SMS. Why are you sending one SMS because 4 words? They're not charging you by word. They're charging you by text. Was this planned or not till this morning, lol? Where are you going? We found this weird stuff in my grandma's attic and now we're going to my family's old summer house. You have a summer house now? I know my mom never told me about it before. No one's been there for like 30 years. I'm hoping it's either cool or haunted. Why not both? You know what? You're right. I'll text you tonight, it'll be fine. Anything cool. Anything cool? Oh my god. Or haunted. Did you tell your mom about the plane ticket? Nope. Yes! Whoops! You have to. Have a safe trip, nerd. Oh. That was the last thing I could do with the phone. I like... Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure.
Is it gonna play copyright-free music? Oh no. Not bad. Better than whatever was playing on our radio, like, in the room. Aren't you glad you came to see us? But yeah, I don't want to talk to her yet. Let's open backpack.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15. Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So a super long time ago.
So, a super long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
The girl is 16. Girl, she looks 20. She's white. She's white. See, white people age really fast. None of this Asian youth. How old do you think I am? Why did you stop going versus why did we never go? 45. 23? I can attest to the white people growing old fast. Is it because your dad looks significantly older than your mom? Or is it because you, the white blood in you, is making you, like, look older? It's a trick question I'm not gonna answer. I'm 29 this year. Why did we never go?
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
He's a man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
He sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, you know, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like, you know, like shoe elves. I mean, it'd be nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Okay. Oh man, both options are pretty confrontational.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No!
Just like when you lived in that van.
We can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
well, it's not doing great, but...
Mom.
What?
When are you gonna give up on the theater? No! If I were her, I wouldn't give up.
We need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here,
Excuse me?
he could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. he doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west. For work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just... work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
Thought we like rocking
If
the
he
boat.
hasn't told you this side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
Oh my god, somebody's calling me.
Oh, the radio station went away.
Yeah, we're pretty far out here.
Maybe I'll see if I can find anything else.
Ugh, I give up. Hey kiddo, sorry I missed your messages. Was in the middle of a business negotiation. What's up? Hey Dad, what's up? Not much. I work right now, but good to hear from you. How's work going? Good, making money. Would you be able to send some money back to help me and Mom? I don't know if Mom told you, but we're moving out next week. I think it's going to be hard for Mom to pay for rent at a new place and stuff like that. Do you think you could send some money back to help? I love the kid, but right now my liquid assets are all tied up in reinvesting at work. If I sent enough back that could help you work for them without it sinking my business out here, I would. But your mom's always been the smart one. She'll figure things out, don't worry. You understand, right, Pumpkin? Yeah. Did you tell your mom you bought the tickets? Not yet. Me and Mom are actually on a road trip right now. We are investigating a family mystery and going to our old summer house. Can you believe it? Wow, you need to tell her, kiddo, or else I will. And she would freak, lol. Okay, I promise I will, ASAP. I know you will. Love you. Actually have to get back to work. Get back to it now. Treat your mom nice, okay? Love you. See you soon. So that's a jerk.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's alright. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.
Whoa, is this a summer house? Are we here already? Well, this is a pretty short game.
Mom!
My god.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more
Of a dump?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool old stuff inside from when Mom was a teen, and hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. Okay, big barn doors. Shall we walk around the house first? Oh, there was a garden.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened? To August. She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
Wow, it's kind of obvious how bad the assets are out here, the 3D assets. They're not great. Like, they're not that bad, but like when you look at it like in the background, this scarecrow in particular is very low res. Anyway, let's look around the house before we actually like attempt to go in or look at the like front parts of it. Oh. Hey, what was that? Oh!
It's out there. Somewhere. That buried bootlegger gold.
Uh-huh. Bigfoot, too, I hear.
Do you think he found the gold already?
What makes you so sure Bigfoot's a he?
Oh, I love it. Equal opportunity cryptids. Very forward thinking.
It's 2003, Tess. Anyone can be a Bigfoot.
I love that. Not yet. What's that? What's that? What's that? There was a something up here. You identify as a Bigfoot? Oh. 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 Oh no, it's a... Okay, 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 I'll be back. It's a long press, so that means it's a progress point. Bro, Jun just tweeted that he saw Yoshida and gave him the C Game Bestie pin. I saw that! That's so cute. that's a gorgeous, like, door.
It's your funky van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the funky stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The funky stuff is so close, I can taste it.
The van that Mom turned into her bedroom when she was a teen is still sitting here, but it's locked. She said the keys might be stashed in August's room. Okay, before I go into the house... Whoa, look at that low poly sun. I'm gonna take a short toilet break. And I'll be back. It seems like they're setting up like a lot of plot points. I hope they at least address like all of them.
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
But then
A
like,
mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Whoa. Oh, I do love the detail of like it becoming brighter as you walk in. Like realistically, that's how light would work. Yes. Gardening books. Oh. Opal, I'm having so much fun. It's a total blast out here. Really, you have to come. I know you go out to your little summer house every year with your family, but I really think you should consider working in the park with me next year. It's all people our age running the rides and concessions and games. Plus, when the park closes, you can ride the rides as much as you want, as long as whoever's running it isn't a jerk. Promise you'll come with me next summer. How are things out in the sticks? Are you still working at the drive-in? If you don't have any luck with guys out there, wait until you come out here. The guys are unreal. I've seen stuff that would make your hair curl. Say hi to your family for me. I'm going to write you every week, just like last year, so don't forget to write back. Your friend who is having lots of fun and wants you here desperately, Lori. Oh. There we go.
Mom, you know what it sounds like. You had a Francine.
I guess I did.
I've never heard of Lori before. Are you still in touch with her?
It was short for Dolores. Maybe you've heard me talk about my old friend Dolores?
No, I don't think so.
We haven't spoken in years. One of those friends you have in high school and then college happens and, you know.
That's never gonna happen with me and Francine. We'll still be friends when I'm as old as you. A very long time from now. Like, so long from now.
Wait, you're not implying I'm old?
No, of course not. But God, it's gonna be a long time from now.
Dude, it's kind of tripping me out how much the voice acting of Caitlin Dever here as Tess makes me think of Ellie from The Last of Us. But then Caitlin Dever is going to play Abby.
Is this lady?
There she is. Good girl.
The resemblance to August's portrait of her is uncanny. Those vacant eyes, the unhinged jaw. August really captured her malevolence.
Malevolence?
She looks like a sweet old dog, but it took August's artistic temperament to expose the darkness within. I love art.
Hilarious. Are there generally teenage girls that speak like this, or is this just a standard sort of like perky
These have seen better days.
teenage girl?
It's a shame they've gotten so moth-eaten.
I meant when they were alive.
Right.
I think hunting is really rude. Like, leave the poor animals alone.
You know, people have been hunting animals since we lived in caves.
Right. Before there were supermarkets. Or shotguns. Hunt like a caveman, and maybe I'll give you a pass. Did Grandpa shoot these?
Mm-hmm. Well, the pheasant. I shot the deer.
Oh.
Mom! That's kind of awesome. I mean, as noted, hunting in general is rude and unnecessary, but still, it's kind of badass. You were my age when you shot it?
Younger. Our father took us hunting during the summers when we'd stay out here. Well, mostly just me. I always did all right with hunting. I could kind of, what's the word? Compartmentalize it? I don't think August could, though. I only saw her fire a gun once. A little .22 hunting rifle. She didn't want to, but my dad wouldn't let her give up. He said we weren't heading back until August took her shot. So she aimed and fired and missed. The deer ran off, and August cried all the way home. That was August's first and last hunting trip. Our father didn't have much patience for that kind of, he had a real thing for, you know, not letting your emotions get in the way.
Maybe it's good to let your emotions get in the way sometimes. Maybe they're trying to tell you something.
The way she speaks is like she's 30. I mean, I do understand that, like, writing sort of has to be, like, easy to digest for the end user. But, like, even with Ellie in The Last of Us, it's that feeling of, like, I don't know a single teenager that's this witty and put together, like, verbally, you know? That makes sense. Saint Benedict Messenger. Oh, this is like church. What's Fallout? And how you can be safe. Fallout is nothing more than particles of matter in the air made radioactive by nuclear or thermonuclear explosions. Holy shit! What a time. Americans are hard to scare. Of course we were worried about the forces science has unlocked. We would not be intelligent human beings otherwise. But this problem can be... Oh my god, I can't... But this problem can be solved, as others have been, by American ingenuity and careful preparation. Now, to your local civil defense office today. Let civil defense help you help yourself and the nation to be prepared. So many... Oh, this is the same ashtray we have at home.
Locked. Maybe the little key? From Grandma's diary? Nope. What secrets might you hold, little drawer?
We found a locked drawer in the desk in the living room, but the key from Grandma's diary didn't open it. Maybe we can find another key? Okay. August's New Friend by August Devine. August's dad left her a special tie. It was a red tie, and it had special powers. When August wore the special tie, she met her friend Nightshade. Nightshade lived in the shadows and would always be there to help. He was August's friend who would never go away. Oh, wait.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, I don't know, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself, one who would always listen.
I gotta say the mother is kind of correct here. Because, like, only children wouldn't know.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling?
Well,
Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Scandalous.
Oh my god, a bad boy?
Well, honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Ah, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
It's also a bit like culture shock, right? Because, like, oh my god, it's a gun. Can we not click on the gun? Okay, we can't click on the gun.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Sorry, I was in the middle of a point.
Looks like the
Wait.
wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
Right, I was talking about culture shock. But, like, it's always interesting to, like, we play a lot of Western games on the channel, but, like, these kind of, like, mother-daughter relationships make you really realize, like, how different Westerners are. And, like, I'm not sure if the average Western family dynamic is like this, but I would not be caught alive. talking to my mother like this. She would kill me, I think. Okay, let's check out the rest of the house first. So true, right? I always chalk these things up to like, oh, it's an American thing.
Hey, could it be the key for the locked drawer in Grandma's desk?
It very well could be.
Only one way to find out.
You're invited, Cindy and Marks. Huh. Oh, darling. I know I'm running from something, but I've never felt so free. I just crossed the border and I'm writing to you from the desk in a room at a motel that's hidden off a little side road far from the main thoroughway. There's more driving throughway. There's more driving to do before I find us a little place to settle down, but before long I'll have a return address for you to write back to. Don't miss me too much. Canada?
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
The cops?
For what?
Stealing?
Stealing? Grandma's heart?
Oh my god. I was thinking more of the crime
Okay,
spree.
Tess.
This is cute. I would decorate my house with that today. Summer's lease hath all too short a date. So we're not gonna open the gross fridge. Probably a good choice. Strawberries in syrup. Pear house in syrup. Ugh. Guess the radio's not working anymore. Herky's vitamin-enriched dog food. Judy's potato chips in a can. Wow, times were different. Potato chips in a can. Okay, I think I know where we need to go. Wait, there's a second door here.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
We can't get into August's room from the outside. Maybe there's another way in. Okay. Let's go through the crawl space.
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the other side.
Oh, I get to play this. Okay, somebody chucked like a whole cupboard in here. Okay, there's that. Wait, there's a picture there, but let me see what's here. Is this the dog?
Oh. Cool.
It must be the dog, right?
Ooh,
This is good. Mom's gotta see this.
I'm writing you from our new home right on the water. I was looking and looking, and I realized there's no better home for us than one we could just pull up anchor and split if we really needed to. So I bought us a houseboat. It's really something else, bought it from an older fellow who kept it perfect and was just done having to maintain it in his autumn years. There's a rumor they're going to dam this river up, but that's a long time coming if it happens at all. Now just to get you and those kids moved up here. I hope it's been a good summer. Write back discreetly and let's make plans for the big move. Something I've learned since Leo died is that being loaded with cash is the only way to live. Get ready to leave all your worries behind. Oh. The idol on? The idol on? Like
Mom, I
idling
found
on
a way in. Hang
idle
on,
on
I'll
the
open the back
river?
door. Hey, Mom, I found something. Look, look.
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat. Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Okay.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it, that door's stuck.
I think... Look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit in the glove box of my van.
Nice.
Okay. Also, I realize there's a picture of them here.
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Leave my father? I mean... I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they were together in the first place. They didn't seem to...
make sense together?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're both so different. Did you used to have more in common?
Well... When you're together at first, everything about each other is new. It can cover up a lot of things. But when you get used to each other, that's when it can be hard. But sometimes, you know, by that point, it's too late.
Too late? Because you have a kid?
Well, that can be one factor.
So you think you and Dad would have split up a lot sooner if I wasn't around? Well, I'm sorry I held everything up, okay? Maybe you would have been happier if you hadn't been stuck with Dad for so long.
Honey, that's not how it is. It's not as simple
There's so
as
much
that. And
strife.
it's not because of you. There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
When's someday?
Not today.
Then when?
Not today.
Okay, where are we? Presto Clino. Whoa, I have been in a bathroom that looks like this. Gee whiz, your hair! Fragrance shampoo. Summer Peach Insta Conditioner. Protein enriched conditioner for beautiful results in seconds. Only 32 applications? That's like not really. Oh, what's this? You're young, idealistic, and you trust easily. You have an open heart and a lot of pain to heal. Don't let someone who's more flesh than substance take advantage of that. Looking for advice, write to Millie. For personal reply, enclose a stamped, self-addressed envelope. Need help right away, try Millie's new book.
Precious stone? This was to you?
Subtle, right? My mother was against me and Kurt being together from the start. To be fair, I would go off to who knows where with him and sometimes not come back till the morning. Now I understand how worried she must have been as a mother.
You were a bad kid? Do you ever thank your lucky stars I'm not a bad kid?
I don't know. You and Francine can stay up pretty late.
Playing The Sims and eating pizza rolls.
Yeah, you kids are wild these days.
The Sims existed? Well, I guess, yeah, sure, why not? Oh. Opal! I thought I was the one who was going to have all the fun this summer, before Kurt. I'm so jealous. A Casanova with a motorcycle? Jeez Louise. I've never even been on a motorcycle. I've been seeing this boy named Gordon here. He's not as fun as Kurt, but he's cute and really sweet. He runs the log flume, and he's into model airplanes and ham radio. No motorcycle for me. Write back soon and tell me everything. I need something to read before Gordon bores me to death talking about planes. Your very best log fluming non-motorcycling friend, Lori.
Ooh, you made Lori jealous. But... Gordon doesn't sound so bad. He could operate the log flume. That's like a highly technical position. Impressive stuff. And model airplanes, good with his hands, and whatever the hell a ham radio is. That's probably cool too.
I think Lori ended up agreeing with you. She married him.
What? Gordon? What was their wedding like?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't able to make it. But sometimes these things do work out.
That's cute. Whoa. Was that her? What a babe.
Now, what is this?
During the summers when we'd come here, I had a summer job as a waitress at the drive-in.
On roller skates? Like in the movies?
Yeah, I guess. And those movies were based on reality, you know?
You were cute.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please,
Mommy,
Mom, stop.
no.
You were cute then, and you're, hot mom now.
What?
According to the boys at school, you are my hot mom.
No.
You didn't know about this?
What? No! I am not.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's great having all the boys at school talking about
Oh
how
my God.
hot your mom is. It's great. Regardless, this photo of you is real neat, and I think we should keep it.
Sure. Why not?
Oh my god. What? Also, my headphones just died in one ear. Give me like 1 second. This is the problem of like relying on Bluetooth device. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Hot mom. She was Stacy's mom. Okay. Back to it. I guess that's that. Wait, was there anything hanging on the... No. Hurt about 2 hours drive. Wait.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Aw, that's so romantic. It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else. He told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold. Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Huh. Looks a lot like a closed home. Hi, Shake. Ooh, don't go there. No, we have to go there.
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. August.
Go mechanics! Oh, man. I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
But August didn't even go to Fort State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
I'm not gonna be a triple legacy. I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna
Wow.
be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18.
Look, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
Oh, August was a horse
well, howdy
girl.
there. What's your name, buddy?
Big horse girl. Okay.
Oh, how fun. Wait, did they not get to use these?
Oh.
Aha! This must be the key to the van. No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
Over the Alps board game. 2 to 6 players, a novel traveling game for all ages. Machiko. Test your skills on memory and retention with this fun matching game Select corresponding pieces to clear the board and win. I don't know about using retention, sorry, as a selling word.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
Huh. Dear August, you were upset after what happened today, and that's alright. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me, and that's alright too. But upset as you are, you need to remember, boys only tease girls because they like them or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behavior or learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will.
I don't know if I agree with this advice. This doesn't sound very Millie to me.
Millie was just a character, honey.
I know, but didn't she usually give advice Grandma would have given? How could you tell a little kid that getting picked on was their own fault?
I don't know if that's what she meant.
It's right here. She's like, if people are mean to you, you should change. What, the bullies are right? She never told me that kind of thing when girls were being mean to me at school. She just told me to be myself.
I guess... Well, maybe if Mother could have gone back and given August the advice she gave you instead, she would have.
I hope so.
Hmm. Little artist watercolors. Do you think these were done by her? Or no? The Mean Boys by August Devine. One day, August rode her bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind under the trees because he lives in the shade, in shadows, and can't go in the sun. August laughed as Nightshade ran along under the trees and she and Nightshade made jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to the town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that made her safe, but it didn't make her safe from... Oh.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
Okay. I guess what there's left to do is to open the vent. Oh, wait. Do you think we can open the drawer? We picked up a key, right? Oh! Darling, I've been driving up and down the highways and byways looking for the perfect spot. Somewhere secluded where no one would think to look, with a little bit of space, and I know you always like the place near the water. I'll find something soon. Just keep biding your time and don't let on. Johnny Appleseed? Oh, that's the stamp. Wait. Come back. Jesse James hideout.
Aha! They were really gonna run away together, huh?
He thought so anyway. Whoever he was.
Why do you think Grandma decided not to run off with him?
Well, maybe she just came to her senses. She could have gotten swept up in all the emotions and everything after Father died, and then, when the time came, she thought better of it.
Maybe. Or... maybe he thought better of it. Like, maybe he met somebody else. Somebody who caught his eye while he was on the run. Somebody without, like, kids and responsibilities and stuff.
Could be. I'd just be a little surprised. He seemed quite... devoted.
Interesting. We're unraveling the mystery.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, A concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Don't get too nosy, alright?
All right, all right. But look at all this stuff.
Wow.
Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh.
Mm. Huh.
Ah, alas. Not so groovy anymore. Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Kurt. I've been writing you every week. Things at the park are lame. All the fun people left, and now it's just me, Gordon, and the dorks from Sandusky. If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with Kurt to write to me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess, unless I'm too busy. Aw. Damn. There are so many guitar picks everywhere.
Holy shit.
Babe, this summer's been real out there, but I've got to split. I'm not hip to another winter with snow. I'm on my bike headed to Cali. Look me up if you're ever out that way. Hey. Okay. Guess that's that.
How was the stuff? Funky as you'd hoped?
Well, I found, this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was gonna be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was gonna be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like an asshole.
Hey, language.
But he was.
All right, you're not wrong. There was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for
That's
you,
clearly not the lesson.
one day they won't be.
So what? You shouldn't have friends or relationships?
Well, no, I just mean you can care about other people, but you have to be ready for them to go away. And be
Yikeroonies,
okay on your
mother!
own when they do.
Are you... You're making it sound like... Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you both agreed to get divorced.
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up? He always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Her mother has like some
Well,
attachment problems.
I've got the screwdriver.
Good. That's good.
Okay, mother. Some?
Ah, door, we meet again. But this time, I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, wow. Why does this like... Does this not make you think of like... Was it episode 3 of The Last of Us season 1? You know what I mean? The like window, the menu screen window? Anyway.
Freaky. Yet
Ew.
appealing. Oh, Grandma.
Ah, darling, now wait. It sounds like someone's getting cold feet all of a sudden. We had a plan. Leo dies, I make tracks for the border, and when the dust settles, you follow me. This doesn't work if only one of us makes tracks. I've got everything you could ever hope for up here. A place of our own, a quiet little town where nobody knows our names, and a pile of cash that'll keep us going till who knows when. The kids will love it too. What kid wouldn't want to live on a boat? Get these silly ideas out of your head. Get back on track and we'll be together soon. Eey.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Yay. Wait. What's on the back of this postcard? Disco Star. The Bible. Illustrated. Astrology. Hey. Can't open a single one of these. Oh! You...
Ah, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea. The little key? From Grandma's diary?
Right.
Yes! Okay, wait, what's this? King Queen Royal Flush. Helen, you can't just leave me here. I did all this for you, all for you, and those are my kids too, you know. I have a right. Pierre Lautrec, Ontario. Hold on, let's, I can't put it down. I can't put it down.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids? Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario. We should go check it out.
What? No.
No? But...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop.
This is your father we're talking about here.
This is your father we're talking about here. It's about who you really are. It's about who I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing, but we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay, should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, okay. Wait. There's other things I want to look at. Our thoughts are with you. Wait. Helen, so sorry to hear about your loss. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. Maybe he was a criminal. Maybe he was behind the crime spree. Maybe that's why her mother likes bad boys. Because her grandmother liked bad boys. Am I right? Okay. Interesting to see that the story continues. I do think I'm playing it at kind of a slow pace. I could probably like gone through it faster, but it's going well so far. Kind of interesting.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
I knew I should have brought my backpack on this trip. Now Mom expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do cooped up in this motel room. Oh.
Notify the blah blah blah. Be aware. Be sure. Got it.
Huh. Why is she still carrying around these drugs? Mouthwash? Refreshing original taste? Would you say it's dragon breath fire fresh? Oh my
yeah.
god.
Definitely stealing these.
Okay, let's move along a little bit quicker.
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Kills 99.9% of germs, not recommended to be ingested. But sugary sweet though. What the hell is that? Ooh.
Ooh, a visitor's guide.
Why did we say the
Oh.
same thing? Sailing. Farm Festival. Crayford Bridge, historic downtown, where tradition and excellence meet. Yeah, no. Hey Tessa Bear, hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you always. Thanks, Dad. Hi, Dad. What's up? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canada border soon. Wanted to say hi. Canada? What for? We found some clues in Grandma and Grandpa's old summer house, and we think there might be more to find at another place across the border. So we're gonna check it out. Tess, are you hunting for bootlegger gold without me? Maybe. We're gonna see what we find. Can't wait to hear all about it once you're back and to get my cut of the action. Can't wait to talk to you too. I had a questions about you and Mom. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. Well, you always said Mom wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us anymore. But Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid, but I had a big opportunity out here, and I had to take it. Understand why your mom didn't want to come along, but that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything? Not the same without you here or at the store. I'm sure the store is even better without me. Who wants their dad there as their boss? But you made the store so fun! The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia, the new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Cryptocurrency? Well, you know, I headed out here for a new biz venture and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and you worked on that book you drew me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I've still got that book right here with me. And you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. It's just like that. You still have that? Yeah, I never part with it. No way, no how. I just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Got to get back to it. Love you, Tessa Bear. Why do I feel like he's gambling with the money? Talk to you later. Text Francine. Hey Frankie, we survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? A little. How is it? How is somewhere a little haunted? Well, I saw a ghost, but it was just a little one. Aw, baby. Wait, if there was a ghost baby, that sounds extremely haunted. Oh no. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? Shut up. I didn't tell her. Why are you so obsessed with that? You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she will let me go. Just do it now. Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? I don't know. So, did you find out what you were looking for? Yes and no. We're heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yeah, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're going to see if we can find out more about it. What? You might be part Canadian? Yo. Oh, or is it yeah? Yeah, 1/4 maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. It's pretty cool. Old and vintage, and my mom's getting me a burger from the bar. That's awesome. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Put phone in pocket? Huh. Okay. I mean, the Holy Bible's kind of creepy. I just think this is weird. I just found some pills in my mom's suitcase. What kind? Fluoxetine? I don't know what that is. Me neither. Maybe stop snooping in your mom's stuff. But it was like prescribed to her mother, not even... Not even to her. I don't know, this mouthwash kind of sus. I think that's it though. I think that's all we can text her about. Guess we'll just do homework.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Ugh, overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
The burger is my rival, and I will defeat it. Can we... I don't think you can make out what she's saying, but I swear she said something like, I think she's listening. Is it? Text Francine. Hey, I've got to help my dad with dinner. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let the moose bite. Okay, I guess that's that. Not gonna lie, this is making me hungry. Lo, I vanquished the mighty Burger.
Do you think... Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
That's an
Yeah.
understatement.
That's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
I don't know what I think.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Me neither. It's so surreal.
I can't imagine Grandma having an affair, but I also don't think she would have if it wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, it seems pretty out of character, but she was an interesting person. My dad... I was still pretty young when our dad died. For your mom, I think this is all a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy
Oh my
to
God.
almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found some of your old art. Stuff you made as a kid.
Oh, that's so fun. I was a creative kid.
Do you ever do that kind of stuff now?
Well, no, not really. Not as much as I'd like to. Although I have to do a lot of creative stuff at work. But it would be nice to get back into writing.
Don't tell me she worked in like marketing.
And what about drawing?
I was a dedicated artist, but never a very good one. I'll leave the visual stuff to you. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go.
So the mom
Love
is
you,
like gonna
Teresa.
dump her with her aunt.
Love you too, Aunt August.
That's nuts. That's nuts. Wait, if I turn the TV on and use the remote, maybe not. My mom's sleep shirt. What's a sleep shirt? At some point, adults get them. They're from a concert or college. Which is this? My mom's college. That's cool. I don't know. I think I might go right to work after high school. My mom will explode though. You're going to hate this? What? Your mom is right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. School is expensive. Instead, I could have a pool. So it's education or a pool. Yes, and I choose pool. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart. You need to show them. I've got a good friend. Are we sure there's nothing to say about this mouthwash? Oh. You can text Francine about this. I brought my towel from home. What? My own towel. It's named Dr. Softness. Oh no, honey. It's soft as a bird. Aren't all towels soft? Fine, look. I don't want to use motel towels. Continue. I mean, they were just hanging here when we got here. Yeah, they just cleaned them and hung them for you. Did they? Yes. I don't like not knowing. If you want to be worried about motels, I have one word for you. Sheets. Guess that's that. Fine, Mom. Wait, cocktail napkin? Oh. Increased turnout at Andromeda. Oh, that's a theater. Improve word of mouth. What? T-shirts, posters in local schools, actors, directors give lectures. Found a note my mom wrote on a bar napkin. Oh, what's it say? It's notes about a theater, like how to get more people to go. Thought a bar napkin would be more interesting. Business must be worse than usual. These ideas are tame. We need to punch it up. We run down the street, launching fireworks, yelling, "Theater!" I get my plane to spell out "See plays" in the sky. We go to an elementary school play and boo. Better acting at Andromeda! Whoa. What? Kids bounce back. I'm envisioning the backstage mom rage. Maybe napkin thoughts win. Ah! Maybe that's it. I can find her or I can just go to bed. So I guess I'll go find her.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess.
What?
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Oh. This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine.
Very much. Hola.
No, this again.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I put it in the glove box?
It's an honor to be here, Fred.
Did she leave a cell phone behind?
Hospitality
Oh
on
no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
Dream big and realize your dreams.
We have to go
We
back
have
and
to
get
go
it?
back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to
I should have turned on the radio. Oh no, you never told me about the pills you're taking? You didn't tell me we could stay with August? The second one.
you didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't... I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
Mel is a fella who was raised in Cuba. Mother and Dad didn't like the idea of their son being raised in
If you and Dad were still together, where do you think we'd be right now?
Still no freedom.
Or why are you so disinterested in my business? Or why don't you like August?
Program for loving family,
Oh my god.
welcoming young
Oh my god. Guys,
man, tyranny, because his parents loved freedom and now he's in the
which choice do
United States. Proud of my friend.
what do I say? Which way do I ruin my mother-daughter relationship? Yeah, I'm thinking about August as well.
Congressman Devin Nunes,
Because it's like the most related.
thank you for coming.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow, I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the
Wow,
only
the
person with
sass.
problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Oh,
Don't bring your dad into this.
no.
Why not? Why can't we
Oh.
talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
This is not
When I
the
see Dad
time.
when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your
and-
business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
You.
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say,
Why did
"Oh,
I know
sure,
it was
honey.
gambling?
Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
No. Not only did I lose my phone, but I got in a fight with Mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just going to sit here in silence until we get to this stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip.
Thanks to the soldiers in the armies who have achieved anything. Tomorrow I get to meet the governor of the left.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't
Whoa,
know.
the art looks
I'm
different.
trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are.
This pacing is weird. It's like we
Let's
skipped a
just
few
get in,
things.
see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
So it looks like we finally... Why does it look so realistic? Why does this scene specifically look actually just like a photograph? Anyway, looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture, most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lottery. Whatever we find here better be worth it. This looks like freakishly realistic. No? Am I? I'm tripping out. This. Am I crazy? Going insane. Oh!
Lautrec! That's the name of the mystery man.
Lautrec, not Lottery.
Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
He's probably dead, though. No, like, seriously. It's like... Like, it doesn't look real, but, like, it's really captured the look of nature. Does that make sense? Like, if I just looked at it, like, I'm looking at it now, and it looks like a real place. This is, like, way better than the previous place we were at. Okay. I guess I should just... Oh, that's what it was supposed to be named, right? Larry's shack. Whoa. All docked vessels must be removed prior to October 1st due to the scheduled completion of the St. Jude River Dam project. No exceptions. This means you, Pierre. Please remember, this is a shared facility for all residents to fish off their boats on the dock. If you borrow equipment, clean or prepare your catch, return it to the storage space. And if you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring for the evening. We all rely on one another's consideration to keep the fishing shack in good shape. This means you, Pierre.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Out. Whoa. That was a huge houseboat. Okay. Let's go into the houseboat then. Can we?
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
Hmm. The oars or this plank? Oh, there we go.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
the mobile home was fine. I just think if we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Oh. It's
Heads. I won!
Just be careful and stay away from the edge.
It was the idol on. Potato chips. Alcohol, I guess.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
They're all in the bucket except these two.
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated from their friends for so many years. Now they will be reunited at last.
Nah. Huh. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's go in. Let's go in first. Ooh. Whoa. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought, living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We're still here, waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start a new life afresh, I've begun to rack up worries. How will the children react, with all they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think, and us just disappearing? My poor mother, she's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? Wait. You can call Mom, right? Yeah.
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So, this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing.
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been.
There's no way to that reality from here.
And whoa. Whoa.
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Grandmommy,
Really?
no.
I always thought I looked more like my father.
Oh, no.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Oh my god. Wait, can I flip to the back? No. The magazine for men. A 12-page pictorial on the girls of Iceland.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? All right, pretty sturdy.
Baba boom. Oh. Like,
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
you're doing the, like, awooga Looney Tunes. Oh. Received from Mr. Pierre Lautrec 3,000 in exchange for the houseboat, the Eidolon.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's two whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
Hmm. Travel expenses.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Huh. Weird. Plain white mug? Suspicious. Yeah, the Looney Tunes awooga jaw drops, tongue rolls out like a carpet, eyes pop out the socket, zooming in. Habla habla. Isn't it crazy how it's so ingrained in so many of, like, our brains? Whoa!
Dodge this.
Actual shared experiences through, like, across the world. Hey.
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
I guess... Has she never seen a razor? This is in 2003, is it? Yeah. Hold on. Oh,
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
this is the room that they would have been in. He bought gifts and everything for them. Oh my gosh. Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy, treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people, my children to grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you asked me to give up, and for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Hey, I mean, she made a point.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. kind of nice that she was thinking about you guys too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Wow, this is a really thinly veiled comparison to her mom wanting to dump her with her aunt. Whoa! Is it just me or is this place like huge? This houseboat is huge! Gosh, this is a line from The Matrix 1999. Oh my gosh. Robbers hit again in Portland. Local and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash taken from Clement clothiers in a burglary Saturday night. According to state police, the men broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store safe, taking the money back before fleeing. There were no witnesses. We're encouraging local businesses to deposit all cash to their banks at the end of each business day, said Officer Randall Weston of the Portland Police. Until the burglars have been apprehended, it's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber.
I think
Why
so.
else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware. I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
It might have been her
Do you think
grandma.
Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Oh my god.
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. The plot thickens. Ledger. Oh, Charlie supplies for the girls' craps game.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and
Oof.
Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Ledger? I don't even know her. I'll never get tired of that gag. Pips Coffee. Guess that's that. Then what's here? It's a whole ass mansion. Bottled in bond, Old Clarkson straight rye whiskey. Oh my gosh. Oh, was that? Oh, just a wine bottle. Huh. I mean, do you think smoking habit is hereditary? Her mom smokes, right? And her grandma smoked?
Aha!
And apparently her dad smoked? Oof.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Okay.
Attention, every... Oh, man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Tobacco box. Oh. Oh. I feel like we should be able to go down there. No? Or maybe because it's blocked. Ah, then we can go down here. Maybe? No. Isn't this where we came from? Never mind. Well, at least this should open the door up here, right? There's a locked room. Oh. Was it just a pencil? I guess this is what we're meant to find. I received your latest letter. This is my final response. You said you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did it for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it. Used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. So I guess that's it.
So I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all. It was her chance to have her own independence. And who would want to give up their whole life, everything they know, just for some guy and some money?
People have done worse for less.
Yeah, but Grandma had a pretty good life, didn't she? Her advice column, her art, her kids, her house. Maybe she just needed a little time to herself to realize how good she had it.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Okay, let's go open the mailbox. I think that's the last thing. I think we're pretty close to the end of everything. This is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting the story to go this direction.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Oh, come on.
If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is that how that works?
I don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Oh. Sheriff's Department. What? Oh. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a property inspector for Gein County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As times went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name. Oh, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. But little of my stolen profits remain. I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She's innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonard Lambros! So, it was the grandfather. The grandfather didn't die. Oh my god.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been
What a
here ever
twist.
since.
Holy
I can't
shit.
believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
Damn.
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Mom. For your whole life, you thought your dad had just died, and you had to live with that. That really sucks.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive. I just...
Wish she could have trusted you?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter.
He would have been so
does it?
old. I'm pretty sure he died.
Either way,
He drank
he's
so
gone.
much.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hardworking...
Stop. You make me cry.
just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Oh, so they're heading back.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
Huh. That's crazy.
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house. Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her, to go off and follow his dream? He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her, to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada.
Oh, man.
He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, like, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these
Ding dong.
tickets, and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Why doesn't she design a
Thanks, Mom.
website for the
I'm
community
serious.
theater?
When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Oh my god.
Like doing Kurt?
I'm gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision.
This
moving
is
to
so much.
Chicago.
They're just like talking about
Yeah.
everything one shot.
Putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
I'm not sure. What about the Andromeda and Francine? It means starting over, kind of.
Yeah. But it could be nice to get a fresh start. We've been through a lot of big changes this year. You've been through so many big changes. But I mean, we're making it work. And whatever we decide, we can make it work. I'm confident in that.
Yeah. Me too.
We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad?
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
He was a criminal though.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Huh. That's the end of the game. I don't know how to feel about it. That was a lot. Okay, chat. Roads closed now. No more open roads. Closed roads only. And that took longer than I thought. I think because I played at a really leisurely pace. And then the stream died halfway. Voice acting was fantastic. I'm not so sure about like the story. The ending felt pretty rushed. But like I liked the concept and I liked the twist. And yeah, it's just like a lot to take in. In like 3 to 4 hours. Yeah. That's pretty insane. Although it would explain why like the art seemed to slightly change towards like the third act. Because if they changed hands multiple times for the project, then it makes sense that like there will be slight changes in like quality over the years. And that would explain why on Steam it's called like the game is developed by the Open Roads team and not by a studio. It's just a lot. It's so much to take in like a couple of hours. But overall, it was quite a pleasant experience, I think. I'm glad that I finally got to play it. And I hope you guys enjoy yourselves too as well. I feel like this was always going to be one of those really like cinematic sort of experiences where we just like sit back and enjoy like the art style of it, enjoy the voice acting. Like the voice acting was really nice, and like a lot of parts of the design I really enjoyed. So I'm glad we got to do that together. It is, however, 2:30, so I am going to raid out.